A question you may have asked yourself in the past is if it is worth doing if someone else has already done it before. You may have a dream or an idea that you are hesitant to pursue as you believe that someone else has already done it before. This dream may be to start a specific business. This dream may be to complete a certain task. Or this dream may be to create a certain piece of art or to share an expression or idea of yours. However, despite having this desire, you may be reluctant to start as you believe that someone else has already done it. You may believe that you have nothing more to offer. For years, I thought about starting this channel or writing a book, and in general just sharing my thoughts and ideas. However, I always believed that whatever I had to say, it must have already been said before, and therefore was unworthy of being said. I formed this opinion early when I had studied at a university. I had always loved philosophy, as I would often space out and retreat deep within my mind to ruminate various questions of humanity and existence. However, many of the original thoughts I had come up with on my own, I would eventually find out, had already been said by some previous philosopher years prior. This happened again and again. I would have a thought that I believed was unique, only to find out that it had already been said. As this happened time and time again, my thoughts, ideas, and insights no longer felt like they were creations of my own, but rather that I was simply discovering something outside of myself, something that someone else had already discovered. It felt like I was an explorer sailing the seas in search of a new land. However, every time I found what appeared to be new land, I was left disappointed, for as soon as I had docked the boat, I would find out that the land had already been long inhabited. As this happened time and time again, I came to the erroneous belief that everything that could be said had already been said, and because of this nothing we do was truly creative or original. Therefore, for years I convinced myself that there was no point in expressing myself as everything I could possibly say had already been said. This prevented me from pursuing my dreams and sharing my own thoughts and ideas. However, I eventually had a realization that each time I expressed an idea or a thought, that I was actually sharing something unique and original. In fact, it was impossible for me not to share something unique and original. This is because each idea and thought had been experienced and expressed by me, and that by being experienced and expressed by me, it was altered by its interactions with me. It was filtered by my expression. Therefore, the end product was not the thought itself or the concept itself, but rather it was the thought or idea as it had been experienced by me. So even though the land that I had thought I had discovered when I had first docked my boat had long been inhabited, it did not matter, as my personal experience with the land was unique, and my expression of my own personal experience of the land was unique. After all, I neither share my eyes nor my tongue with anyone else, and as such, what I see with my own eyes is solely my own unique perspective, and what I utter with my own tongue are only my own words, and no one else can see with my eyes nor use my tongue to speak. And the same is true for you. You have something beautiful to give the world. Only you are capable of seeing from your own perspective, and only you are capable of explaining or expressing with your own words. This is true whether the idea is something completely novel and new, or if the idea is one that has been around for the ages. Therefore, to answer the question of is it worth doing if someone else has already done it before, the answer is yes, it is worth doing, even if someone else has already done it, for the precise reason that somewhat ironically, no one has actually ever done it before, as only you are capable of experiencing and sharing from your own perspective. By the very act of doing something, you as a unique individual are altering it as that it is being done by you. No one else can do what you do the way you do it.